All right, ready to go here. And now, Ozzie Smith. And that's a little bit high. And we're underway. Line drive, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan.
There goes Ozzie to the right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Bryant now in the air, center field. And that's the third out. Now at the plate, Jordan Westburg. And that foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Check swing, no appeal. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jackson Holliday. That one's in there, 0-1. One out, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. New pitcher on now, Yennier Cano. So digging in,
now
Kyle Stowers.
Number 78.
And fouled off.
Cano.
Hit on the ground to short. Henderson throws across the diamond. One out in the second. Ralph Kiner now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Way outside, and it's 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Laser base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Brendan Donovan swings through it for strike one. Pitch misses.
That's down. That's a
and
ball.
1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under this one. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch misses. Kiner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high level.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. There's a strike. Second and third, 2 down. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Kane back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start for the leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And next for the... Now on the bump, Billy Wagner.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. That misses the zone.
That's a ball.
And the count even 1-1. That's a slider for a strike. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Toss to Alonso, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Ozzie Smith. First offering, and it just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Alonso in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. The throw. Tag. And he's out. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Junior in the box now. Takes strike 1. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Ground ball could be 2. Whips it to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Chris Bryant.
On the ground. And foul ball. Pitch misses there. And the count is 1-1.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
No, that's down.
One
Ball.
out. Runners at first and second.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next offering is down low. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game.
So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
No ball.
Kiner swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Next pitch is downstairs. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
Fair ball. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
That's inside.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
First and second, no outs. Westbrook digs in now. Led off the game with a strikeout. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Henderson swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Sanchez on second. Kerstad on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here in Baltimore, here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Now a move being made at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
In the air, right side. Kerstad gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mullins settles under it. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
The left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Not close with that one. 1-0.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swings through that one. Two out, space is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's it.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in extra innings. That one drilled left field. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a two-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and hits.
Two outs, runner at first.
39.
And now it's the polar bear,
Andrew
Alonso.
Kittredge.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Smith around second, on his way to third. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away. So two outs with runners on the corners. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. Slides, but he can't come up with it. In comes the run from third to add on. Kerstad whips it back in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. So two on with two away. Here's Bryant now. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to short, Henderson. Jump throw, and they get the out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the runner in scoring position, no outs. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
That's a ball.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
Right side, Stowers. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. That one misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball one. That clips the corner. And that one in the air center field. Griffey gets under it. Brings it in. And there are two down. So it's their last chance in this one. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Two outs.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. The shutout. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bay Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Ready to go now. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. Right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's Pete Alonso. That misses.
1-0.
And that is ball one. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Curve in the dirt.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Time called.
Time.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Pitch misses,
the ball.
and the count's full.
Really good
Got a full
take,
count.
especially with 2 strikes.
That's a walk.
That's
Went with
ball
another
4. Take your
changeup, but
base.
missed the spot. One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Fought off foul. Alonso, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Next
Right
offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the right-hander deals. Outside
Ball.
low. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Friedel sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A 2-run shot. It's 2-0. Taylor Rogers gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to count. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, getting the nod in this one, Jacob deGrom. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now the number 2 hitter, Reese Hines. Just missed.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up.
1-1.
Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
1-2 here. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
And that's 3 there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Pelly left that changeup
1 ball,
up.
2 strikes.
Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Ralph Kiner.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 58. Stop.
Pitch misses.
Ball
Ball 1.
one.
Kiner measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico.
1-1.
That one
That's the
misses.
ball.
2-1. Now time called at the plate. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Next pitch is outside. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Brendan Donovan. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Lux pulls it down, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one's in there. Strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Tyler Stevenson. DeGrom back to work. That one at triple digits.
It's 0-1.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-2.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And a foul ball. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Stowers coming on. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Pitching for the Reds.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Ian Gibaut.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Wyatt Langford leading things off and takes a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And here is Ozzie Smith. Grounded out his first time. Out towards right center field. Hines hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Pete Alonso. And the first offering is not close. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Billy Wagner.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and
missed.
close.
That's a ball.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next offering misses. Now 2-2. And that's outside.
We got a full count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Gavin Lux. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that's too high. They're down to their final strike. The Reds down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. The wind of the pitch. Lined into right. Kerstad makes the ground. And there's one away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that misses. Ball one. And another ball. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball three. And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. Now fly ball to right center. Kerstad makes the grab. Out number two. Here's Bryant now. Gets the outside corner with that one. This to center field. Mullins on his horse. Tracks it down for the out. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. That's inside. And it's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a foul out of play. Now a step off the rubber to reset. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. That one misses, and that's ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. New pitcher on here, Yennier Cano.
Number 7.
And the batter now, Ralph Kiner.
Yennier Cano.
And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Holiday. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time. Here's Adley Rutschman. Rutschman in his fourth year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Hard hit to third. To first, Rutschman retired. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Kane back to work. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
That's the ball.
They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. O'Neill swings and belts one deep to right. Stowers going back, hauls it in for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away. Cedric Mullins stands in now and watches strike 1. And that is downstairs. 1-1.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Number 56. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's the 0-1. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Ozzie Smith. This one in the air. Dominguez. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's Pete Alonso.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Out to short, Henderson. And that takes care of Alonso. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Flied to right his first time. And that's
ball.
Off
that's in.
The inside edge. And that's ball 1. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 2-1. Langford on third with 2 out. Next offering is fouled back. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. 2 outs. Very high with that one. And now it's 3-2. That one ripped. That's back. Boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Andrew Kittredge gets the call from the pen. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Chris Bryant now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. And now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. He's already homered here in this one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Kiner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Just
that's low. That's a ball.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman. Grounded out his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Time call.
Timeout.
Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Next one is off the plate.
Ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Aroldis Chapman.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
No balls, 2
That's
strikes.
a little bit low. Got him swinging. Here's Gary Sanchez now. First pitch just misses. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering upstairs.
Ball. 3-1.
Draws the walk there.
That's ball 4.
So digging in, Heston Kjerstad.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one fouled off. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Ozzie. Throw to first, but he beat it. So they're down to their final out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jordan Westberg. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Orioles down to their final strike. That's the ball game. 5-0. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Bay Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the hill, Bailey Falter.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
This is Corbin Carroll. This one in the air center field. Cruz moving under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here is Chris Bryant. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Adios, pelota. And now they're out in front. It's 2-0. One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Now a slow roller to second. Gonzalez on the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And the 0-1. This one smoked out to left. Reynolds makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And that's through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Now this is in the air down the line. Carroll sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Adios, pelota. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. To the right side, Gonzalez. On to first. One out in the second. Here's Pete Alonso. Inside.
Off the plate.
And that is ball one. Alonso in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated
I got a
hitter.
ball, 1 strike.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Two.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty. That's ball 4.
That's
Tried
ball
another
4.
sweeper,
Now
but couldn't
for the
find his
Pirates.
own. And now the
Number
shortstop,
64.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Caleb Ferguson.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab for the second out. So the lineup flips over. Ricky Henderson digs in now. Led off this game with a double. Left field. Reynolds nabs it, and that is back here at PNC Park. This is Joey Bart. DeGrom back to work. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Spencer Horwitz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one sliced foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. That one at triple digits. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Ryan Barucki.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The pitch. Runner takes off, and it's fouled away. Runner goes again. Ball outside. Throw there. Safe.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And there's a hit. Coming home. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. The throw to second is offline. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Inside corner for a strike. Bryant leads off second with nobody out. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Reynolds gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Pitching change here. Chase Sugar. Now it's Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. On the ground to third. Hayes to first. Turner is out. So 2 down now, and here is Logan O'Hoppe. He's already homered in this game. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that one upstairs. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Ripped to third, but handled. And
now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And Kutch hits one out. It's 4-1. Jack Sawinski stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, left field, down the line. Henderson running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Gonzalez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Hoffman is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Hunter Green. What do you have on him, Chris?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Swing and a ball popped up. Corrals it. One up, one down. This is Corbin Carroll. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Bryant now. And that is out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 outs. This to third. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. Out to short, De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand this.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 away. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Now he steps out as time is granted.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Late swing fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one hammered. That's back there. Adios, pelota. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Sam Mole taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Cincinnati, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Reds DH, Tyler Stevenson. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1-2.
And that one is inside.
2-2.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. That one the other way.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
It's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now pitching.
And now it's Gavin Lux. There's a strike. Swing and a miss and a slider.
0-2.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. Now into the ball game on defense, Jake Fraley. He'll be out in left field. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
64. Cody Champion.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Next offering misses down and away. That's down and in.
Count.
Payoff pitch. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down looking. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now here is Ricky Henderson. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Hines snags it for the 2nd out. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right
You're
there.
above 1 strike.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a ground ball. Lux throws the first in time.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
As the tying run is forced to stop at second. And now Noel V. Marte.
That's the ball.
Started to swing, held up.
1-0.
Next offering
ball.
is down low.
2-0.
swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He rocketed that one out of here. And your final. Ready to go at the plate, Ricky Henderson. And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Here's Bryant now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fastball is outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He hammers one out to center. It's 2-0. One down. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No miss.
On the mound now, Scott Barlow.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter will be Justin Turner. Chisholm at first, one gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here comes a pitch. That one outside. 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. Friedel. And it's caught for the out. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. Swinging a foul straight back. That one not close. Ball one. Next offering is outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That missed by a lot. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second. 2 outs. Junior getting ready to hit. Move to second. Chisholm dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he...
That one is absolutely belted. And boom goes the dynamite. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. Here's Pete Alonso. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch, not close, up high. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Time asks for it at the plate, and he gets it. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 down, nobody on. And that's ball 4.
Your baseball 4.
Tried another slider, but he missed the plate. Ellie De La Cruz up now. You don't want to let him get on base.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught stealing. Nobody's perfect.
Hayes fires it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Center field. Friedel under it. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Walker Buehler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Reese Hines now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That to right, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. 1 out, runner at second. De La Cruz digs in now. There's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out and a runner at second. There's a swing and a drive on its way. Over the bullpen and out of here. Home run. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Henderson hauls it in, and there's 2 away. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. This one high in the air to left center. And Ricky Henderson the grab, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 so far.
Now pitching to the Reds, number 50, Sam Moe.
That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
1-0.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Carroll on at first, nobody out. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1 and 2.
Timeout.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Runner at second, nobody out. Way
2-2.
inside. Gets under it and pops it up. De La Cruz makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. A single and a run scored and a walk. High fly ball down the left field line. Hayes has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. Here's JT at the dish. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Check swing, and that's a ball. That one missed.
2-1.
Move to second. Carroll back on a dive. And a 2-1 on the way. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And JT blasts it out. It's 7-2. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. The walk and a run scored his first time.
Jumbo.
Fly ball down the line. Hines. He makes the grab. And that is
Now pitching.
back now and a new arm in the mound to start the bottom of the second. Trevor Hoffman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
1 strike.
Towards first. He steps on the bag and quickly 1 away in the second. Jose Trevino batting with 1 down takes a strike. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. This one in the air right field. Carroll on the move. They got it for out number 2. So up next, Gavin Lux. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Lux in his 5th season, 27 years old. He takes it himself to the bag. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Alexis Diaz.
Now
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
He's already homered here in this one. That one to first. Encarnacion Strand takes it himself and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. So now here's the DH, Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that's outside. And 1-1. Outside. 1 out, base is empty.
2-1.
Just missed.
Ball.
And it's ball 4. He missed
ball
down
4.
low. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first, 1 away. That's outside.
That's the ball.
And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. And that's a double.
Now pitching for the Reds.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2. Inside at 100. And that's ball 1. Swing and a drive deep right field. Way back there. Bang! He muscles that one out the opposite way. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-2. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Adios, pelota. They go back to back, and they add on. It's 11-2. 1 out, base is empty. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. He's already homered in this game. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Brent Suter will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
He'll do it himself, and they're happy to.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Over to first, and a quick out, number 1. Hit in the air, left field. Henderson moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Reds down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines.
No strikes.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's outside. The next pitch misses. 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Inside, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive
hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. 11